Houston and Kansas, we stay, that was ACC. This is Big 12. Houston and Kansas. Kansas 6.5-point home favorites, 46.5 the total here in this game. It's been the story of missed opportunities for the Kansas Jayhawks, and they still have not covered a point spread, by the way. 1-5 straight up, 0-6 against the spread. They've found ways to lose every single week this year, gut-wrenching losses. UNLV could have won, should have won, didn't. West Virginia could have won, should have won, didn't. TCU could have won, should have won, didn't. Arizona State could have won, should have won, didn't. Finding ways to lose. Not a good defensive team. They've given up leads. They've given up big plays. They've given up decisive touchdown scoring drives to lose all of these games. 0-6 straight up. Both teams coming off a bye week, but I see one team completely going downhill from last year under Lance Leipold, just a down season for Kansas. And I see with Willie Fritz at Houston at least some improvement. Those were ugly shutout losses that the Cougars suffered to Iowa State and Cincinnati, but they bounced back and they won outright as huge dogs, 16-point underdogs at TCU, 30-19 before their bye week. Finally, we saw some semblance of offense from Zion Chris, who became the new starting quarterback, and he ran the football as well. He's a dual threat. And look, Willie Fritz with extra time to prepare. If a bye week, he's one of my favorite coaches. I trust him. And really, Kansas, 1 win on the year. We're going to lay almost 7 with them. Not a chance. This is probably one of my favorite sides early in the week of the entire college football card this week. Give me Houston plus 6.5, plus 7. Lean over as well. Because, look, Houston's starting to figure it out offensively. And I think there's real value to bet an over with Kansas at 46.5 right now. Because their defense just ain't any good this season. What do you think here, C-Mac?
Well, you might be right, because, I mean, West Virginia, TCU, ASU, those games went over. I wish this was a little bit higher, because I'm tempted. I lean to this under.
Houston's defense is solid. They are. Yep.
They're solid. They're 1-6. So there's 6 unders for them this year. I think I've been on 3 or 4 of them. I'd have to look that way with extra time in this one, unless all of a sudden shit's going to change. I don't buy it. And this been the worst football team. I only took them once versus TCU. Second half, especially fourth quarter team, I've seen all year for them. I mean, to see them crumble, even the UNLV game, it started a little bit there in the first half, but just nothing else. So I kind of lean this under at this number. I wish it was a little bit higher. I'd be all over it. And yeah, how can you not like Houston? I mean, can this offense, after it was TCU, but get things going after the bye? I still don't think they're very good, but I think they can hang around. Listen, Kansas 1-5 in their own 6 ATS. You back them at your will, laying a touchdown.
I ain't doing it, and it sounds like you're not doing it either. That's the bottom line. There's just no way here. And look, this is another thing where you have to worry in the back of your mind. This is a team that didn't expect to be 1-5. They expected to be contending for the Big 12, and they're not going to get anywhere close to those goals. So where's that psyche at? Do you keep fighting the good fight, or are you ready to wave the white flag on the season? You worry about that with teams that had big expectations and have fallen way short of them like Kansas has. How are they going to respond coming out of this bye week here? That's the big question. All right.